Good morning, everybody. This is Graham Arnold from Bromsgrove and District Indoor Bowling Club, welcoming you to the second day of our Club Championship finals. This morning we'll be streaming the nominated pairs final between Matt Watkins and Peter Hancock, and Peter Bryan and Steve Morris. At the moment we're just on the trial ends, and we'll let these complete, and then we'll go straight into the game. It's been an excellent first day. Results I haven't got yet, but I'll give those during the morning. But we've got a number of finals going on. We have the two wood finals. We have the ladies rinks, the men's triples. This afternoon we'll be streaming the men's singles finals, which promises to be a really good game between John Cracknell and Bryan Lees. We were actually both playing this morning. John Cracknell's playing in the two wood final, and Bryan Lees is playing in the men's triples. And then late we also have drawn ladies pairs this afternoon, and drawn men's pairs. Really looking forward to this game. Two really good pairs, good bowlers. I'm expecting a really good game. If any of you have got any comments, please text them to us, and we'll see if we can answer them in the appropriate manner. Okay. I'll let you enjoy some of the game. I'm on my own this morning, so you won't get the usual banter that applies. Maybe this afternoon, when I get a co-commentator, you may have some. But this morning, there may be periods of silence, and that's because I'm probably watching the game and allowing you two as viewers as well. Okay. I will also apologise as well for the noise that will probably come around us. Okay. Simply because we've got a fair few spectators, which is nice to see in our club. We do have good turnouts for these events, especially early on a Sunday morning. So I'm looking forward to this. I will keep you up to date with the other scores periodically, but as you'll probably see going on around you at the moment, the roll-ups are trial ends are taking place. This game is of 18 ends or 3.5 hours. This way going on. The two wood has already started, and John Cracknell has taken a 2-0 lead.
Darren must be at home. He's doing the card. I believe so.
I haven't left you. I was just trying to find out some results from yesterday, only for my own interest. Only, two wood. John Cracknell's leading 2-1 after 2 ends. Trial ends taking some time. Peter Bryan, who's playing in this nominated pairs final, looking remarkably fresh after 2 full games yesterday, and he's got 2 full games today, as far as I know. He's in the drawn men's pairs this afternoon. He's played this morning, so he's playing 4 games over the weekend. Peter Bryan's had a busy week. Thursday night he skipped a winning county triples final, which I was pleased to say that I was included in that rink with Ray Kellard. So as most of you who know are probably watching this, that most of these bowlers will in the next week or so move outdoors. Some will take a rest, but the majority of bowlers will take their bowls and go outdoors, hopefully for a nice summer. So any of you guys that are watching, that are playing outdoors, I wish you well, and I wish you some sunshine. We're not far from the action starting. Also, almost like a church. It's a peaceful Sunday morning. Umpire this morning is Roy Clark. The nice thing is that at Bromsgrove is that we've actually got 5 registered umpires, all of whom have given their time voluntarily over these 2 days, so that the game out on the green is properly managed, as it were, when it comes to measures and lengths of jack. Don't quite know why Steve Morris has just come off the rink. We're just waiting for the trial ends have finished. Steve doubles as a really, really good bowler, but he's also the club manager for that. So I think he's just doing some admin work at the moment in between the trial ends and starting to play. Okay. The two wood is currently 3-1 to John Cracknell, who's playing Ian Taylor.
Last one, Kip.
I apologise to those viewing. You might hear some clicking. That's me turning the microphone off. I'm making sure that you don't hear the whispers that are going on. Just before the game starts, for those of you that like to know these things, I've just got details of the bowls that the players are using this morning. Steve Morris is using Drake's Pride Professionals size 3, and to be perfectly honest, bowls them as tight as I've ever seen anyone bowl a set of Drake's Pride Professionals. Bryan is playing with a set of Blue Tiger Pro size 4. Watkins is playing with a burgundy set of Aero Defiant size 4, and Pete Hancock is playing with Tiger Euros size 5. So we're still waiting for Steve to return to the green, and then we'll get underway. The two wood final after 4 ends has gone to 3-3. Sorry for the delay, folks. Some of you might be able to see a bit of the two wood final going on. John Cracknell's just taken a 4-3 lead in a 21 up final, and the ladies what's also good to see this morning is two of our disabled bowlers are in finals this morning. Kevin Betteridge, who has who is severely partially sighted, almost blind, with his wife who assists him on the green. Kevin recently had England trials for disability bowls, and at Bromsgrove we expect much of him. He's a very, very good bowler. And out in the ladies' rinks, we have Sarah Davies, who uses a wheelchair to get up and down the green. Both regular players in our leagues, both very, very good players. Okay, we're underway. Steve to leave off. And he's not gone far short of the tee. So almost a full length jack for our first end in our nominated pairs final this morning. I expect Steve with his first bowl about a yard through. Good reply by Matt. Just dropped through 18 inches or so. Steve, a good reply. Taking the shot away. Yeah. Matt replies with the shot bowl just on jack eye. Do I excuse any slurping you may hear? I have a cup of tea which I'm drinking. Well, this standard continues for the duration of the game. Another good bowl with Matt. Another good bowl. Moves this jack. Makes 3 good shots out of it. Excellent bowl by Matt. Watkins. Good reply by Steve here. Very, very close. Very, very close. Yeah, excellent second bowl. Another good bowl here. Not a million miles away here. Excellent bowl. Excellent bowling from Matt Watkins. Well, that's not a bad start for you. So hope this keeps up. apologise in advance for players disrupting. We might have to make them aware that they're in front of a mirror, front of a camera from time to time. Good reply here from Bryan. That's a little wick and gets the shot. I'm sure he may be apologetic for that, although his weight was good. Pete's finished in a good place. I think his intention was to come through the head, and probably had a good weight for it. Not bad. He's just on the upslope here. Good weight coming through. A little bit of extra weight. It's lost the bowl, but Pete down a decent line here. Pete Bryan down a decent line here. I just realised we've got two Petes skipping, so. I think we may see more weight. It's down a much firmer line here. No, he's in the head here. He's got the bowl. We'll see what happens here. Yep, he's got the shot. Come out of that very, very well. May well have ended up with two shots.
Right.
Misplaced jacks may be a problem for viewers today. I expect that we may have a few. It's a decent line from Peter Bryan. May just go under their head. Second bowl. Interesting what Pete plays here. Pete is an attacking bowler. He may just choose to draw here. In fact, he's gone for the second bowl, which I think he realises if he takes out, it'll be three. Looks like he's underneath. Yeah. And we've got first blood. first end, 1-0 to Matt Watkins and Peter Hancock. Be interesting to see how this is played this morning. There's very different styles with the way the two skips play the game. Pete Hancock is a much more aggressive bowler in respects of firing shots and looking to take bowls out to make multiple shots, where Pete Bryan himself will trust his draw on most occasions. Can play an aggressive bowl, but when it comes to choice, we'll choose to play a draw. Good start by Steve Morris. Matt dropped uncharacteristically around about 4 feet short. Matt just overcompensated and has gone around about, looks like 5 feet through. Another good bowl by Steve. The danger here for Matt is if Steve gets into this groove. Decent line by Matt, trying here. No, he's overcompensated again, just going a bit quick. I think his short bowl didn't help him with his first bowl, just overcompensated twice.
Spot on with the white. Another one.
Three very, very close bowls, but Matt's got a chance here, picks up the jack. I don't expect. It's down a decent line here. He's overcompensated back, I think, which is unfortunate for Matt. Oh. And gets a straightener. That's probably giving him third bowl. Nice to see that Pete Hancock recognise that and put his hand up in recognition that it was he got a lucky wick.
Yeah, great ball, mate. Jack eye, shot forward.
Steve putting a back bowl in. This is kind of head that where you're quite likely to see Pete play a fairly aggressive bowl. And just some news for those that want. Be interested to see what Pete's doing. Down a tighter line. It's whether this holds. Yeah, it looks like a good bowl. Yeah, very, very good bowl. Excellent bowl. It's made 2 shots of it.
Good yard, mate. Still play there. Tall weight. Let it work. You get either side of the wide wood. It'll be very close.
Pete down a decent line here. He's got the weight here. He's in. Just going underneath it. Just underneath. Pete Hancock got a draw here. Another 3 shots. I expect some aggression here. He's changed his hands here, so run down these bowls.
You're only just over drawing.
Try and hit this gap.
Off the ball onto the jack, or just ball solid.
Interesting how this end has changed. 3 bowls, pretty good bowls. Looks close here. This looks a grand effort. Looks a grand effort. Maybe still 2 down, but and that's what I was saying earlier on. I think the bowlers out there may well have played more aggressive at that. But Pete plays that controlled weight. He's still 2 down. I think he's very conscious that he's got 2 bowls there. Interesting to see what Pete Hancox does here. I think he may still draw the forehand, draw onto his shot bowl. Well, he's certainly out wide. I think he's probably misbowled that. Just while we got a break in the proceedings, while Bryan's deciding what he's going to do, just to let you know that in the two wood final, John Cracknell won the first set 6-3, and he's currently winning the second set 7-0 after 4 ends. I've got to say that I think Way John's bowling at the moment. I think Ian Taylor's probably up against it. But he's just missed this, undergreened it. See what Pete's doing here. Looks a bit of green in his last bowl. Likes it. I don't think it's going to come back. Well, it did come back, but probably just have a. But again, it's a pretty decent. Difficult for Bryan here. Really does need to get on his own bowl. The controlled weight is overcompensated here. And within 35 minutes, John Cracknell has dispatched Ian Taylor by 2-0, and he's crowned Bromsgrove 2 wood singles champion for this year. As I said, I think Ian Taylor was always going to be up against it.
Yeah, just running through, mate, that's all. Yeah, just needed to draw up to one, sorry. No, it's one. Well done, mate. Well done, Kevin. Hey, no bowls rubbish if they count.
So we're back onto the back on tee length. Matt Watkins and Pete Hancock, 2 shots, and Matt has put in 2 good bowls to start off with here. Morning, Lisa. You're probably right. But to be fair, with Pete Hancock just recovering from knee surgery, although it's nice to see him running. Matt's down well here again. May just come under the head, but very good weight. Steve down here again, just missing the line slightly. Getting second bowl. Sorry for that. We just had a bit of buffering in there, but Matt's put in a decent back bowl there, probably about a yard, 4 feet behind. Steve's coming down well here. Just needs to run a little bit. No, he's just short. Not happy with himself and his facial expression.
You wouldn't have got away with that with me.
Never.
The Hancock choosing backhand. Coming very well. Decent bowl here. Yeah, very, very good bowl. Interesting to see what Pete. I'm pleased to say that we are going to be joined by the new Bromsgrove 2-wood champion in our commentary position here. If he turns himself on, he will, well, not literally, but if he turns his mic on, we'll go. Morning, John. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
How's things going here then?
Well, it's been an interesting. Pete Hancock's got into this game very, very quickly. Has played a couple of good running shots that have paid dividends. I think it's this clash of styles, isn't it? Because you know Pete Hancock's going to be aggressive, and Pete Bryan will trust his draw, but they'll
Trundling at best, probably.
Yeah.
More often the draw. So yeah, definitely interesting to see how this fills out during the game. I don't think that will hold.
Yeah, no, it's not going to hold. Great weight for a draw, but probably conscious that, I mean, he has got 2 against 1 at the back, but arguably he's got to probably a shot underneath the front bowl for the 2 bowls, but
He might just be thinking he's got to go with a bit too much weight. With you could probably do with that bowl being 6 inches further.
yeah,
further
that's
across
true.
for him.
Yeah.
Pete's looking on a decent road out.
Yeah,
Just needs some help off the wing bowl.
you'll get it.
That's worked out very nicely for him.
I don't think Pete Bryan's got any option here to.
He'd have to be really confident to draw on the backhand or take the pick on whichever hand he wants
I
to
think
play with.
yeah, I absolutely agree with John. I think he needs to commit to.
Possibly get all 3 bowls out.
Yeah.
Underneath the jack on the
Yeah.
backhand. Hard to see this being any worse than what he currently is with any contact. Well, is he just going to hold out, or is he going to get that ball full?
That's as you said.
Just that in between shot he played, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, it needs to be.
There's a bit more weight behind it.
And the bowl needed to be 6 to 8 inches further to the side to give himself a chance.
It's on a tighter line than before. I don't think that's quite here.
No.
It does give Pete the option now of a draw if he wants to go back to that. Be more attacking with this.
I don't think
On a more attacking line, should I say, but he hasn't got the weight.
he certainly hasn't got the weight.
Well, he could get a result. Oh, he uses that as snuck.
That looks like Steve's coming.
Not sure if it's made any difference.
No, it's 3 shots. We'll just wait for confirmation. Looks 3 shots, yeah. Wow.
I mean, you can afford to come a bit tighter into there. You don't want to make the gap up. I mean, stick on the inside. Put it wider rather than...
Matt's brought the mat up just a yard and bowled to that tee. It's a length that they're finding very well. Well, it's actually longer than the length that they've previously bowled. Slightly. 6-0 up. I don't think Peter will be too concerned at this early stage, but we'll want to get onto the scoreboard soonest opportunity.
If you're going to drop the shots, drop them early, they say, don't they?
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Got the whole game to get back, but started well out. It's a good opener.
Yes, that's excellent.
Steve won't be too bothered about this length of jack. It's his normal sort of go-to sort of length, so I'd be very surprised if
Good reply.
away, but that's a very good reply.
Use that match. The wood short jack on.
You seem comfortable in your two wood final, John?
I just dropped on the pace really well. Put it in under pressure from the start. Forehand was a bit funny coming back down. I had to change the length to be able to play it coming back down towards the bar. So I was bowling 3/4 to full length, coming back down to the bar, and shorter length going back up. It seemed to work well for me.
Yeah, it didn't. Seems that Ian never settled really.
He's another good bowl by Steve, especially if he's round his own.
Yeah, just slightly through. Just
Probably see how this end's already going to be building up with Steve having 2 woods roughly jack high and Matt's having a wood, what, 18 inches and 2 yards through.
Matt's
just cut his green here a bit.
yeah,
Get inside the bowls.
he'll be disappointed in that. He did that at the end coming down here, the last end, the second end coming through.
Oh yeah, the white, back as it was.
Yeah, another very good bowl by Steve, just dropping it in, probably about 2.5 feet through.
You having a mare, Dad?
He's definitely on a better line here. Might just be on the outside of them, but he's certainly setting pace up here.
Yeah, Pete Bryan will be conscious of. Pete Hancock will not be shy of going for a jack here. Looks like
This is a very good line. Where's that going to end up?
it's going to end up in the head. But however, Pete wanted it.
He's definitely got second prize there a little bit.
Yeah, he has a bit.
Far enough away that can be halved out.
I think Pete wanted it another 4 feet heavier, but that's left to him. Be interested to see what Pete Hancock does here. I don't expect him to be short.
The favoured shot's just overdrawing.
Yeah, absolutely,
Either
absolutely.
down to the shot bowl, or the last bowl, or draw the jack through just to Matt's nearest bowl. He's got loads of chances off the wing bowls as well.
Yeah, I don't mind this, mate, it's all.
Yeah, he's played that sort of weight.
If he is over, he's always got the second prize that it's in the head, but it's a very good effort here. Might just be a bit unlucky.
That is unlucky, yeah.
Another bowl tighter and he'd have been perfect.
Sliding in there, recovering.
I think Steve's giving him options here, which
I think I'd have been tempted to just draw in there.
yeah, so would I.
That's set now. It's not so good for getting it back. Although
Oh, he's covered the middle, which is not too bad. It's an interesting change. I'd probably, because he sees resting on the back bowl as getting the shot.
so close with his first bowl.
Yeah, I'd have been
Similar
inclined.
bowl again, he'd have definitely got third, maybe shot.
Yeah. Then you can get to that, but you can get to that back bowl.
Surprised Pete's not going for the draw option here. I'd have been tempted to just try to put Pete Hancox under a bit more pressure here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's covering the back, but
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm not sure that's where the jack's going to be going. Looking at Pete's action here, he looks like he might be prepared to come a bit away.
No, he's
No, draw line. Coming very well on the road.
so
If that drops off that land, he's ever
he's
so
very,
close.
very close here.
Very good effort here. Edge.
Oh.
Could have second bowl out of that. That's why I'm surprised Pete didn't draw in, because he just gave Pete Hancox.
Yeah, he did. He
Just
was,
giving Pete Hancox all the chance to do that.
I mean, where we're situated, we're a little way from the action. But yeah, agreeing. I'm very surprised that Pete Bryan didn't bowl that forehand.
Especially with the way he's drawing at the moment, should have favoured him to have dropped at least one of his first two bowls in there.
Making it difficult for himself.
The draw. Let it drop. Either side of that. Let it drop to white.
Do you reckon, is it 1 or 2? Do you reckon that's difficult to tell?
It's difficult to tell. It looks.
Looks 2 from here, looking at the rink, but on the video,
Yeah, on the monitor it looks.
Yeah, keep that weight in your arm. If you're coming down here, Richard, you've got to be playing turning your wood over. So you're doing that.
Well, he's certainly wide enough, but I fear he may be too wide.
You can play into them, you'll have to draw.
not sure what the shot was there really. Cause
I think he was drawing, but I think I've got to be honest, John. I think the draw.
Shot round match bowl down
Yeah,
this rink.
yeah. He's come round it a long way, but he needed to be skirted match bowl if he was going to be in the head.
Not far away in there. I will do 2 shots, no ball.
Right.
Backhand that sort of shot you played to start with, just a bit flatter, pick the jack.
Richard Davis on ring 5, proving that he can bowl as well as commentate.
Yeah, Peter Hancock's just going to go under here, I think. Didn't have enough weight for the job, really.
You're close. You're close. One away. Flat line. Very good corner, flat line. You're going to one right. I'll stick to that hand, I'll draw. Just draw it to your top wood.
That's
If anyone does get blinded by the legs that are coming down ring 5 at the moment, that is evidence that Richard has got legs for commentary.
yeah, absolutely. Maybe put.
He's celebrating his birthday weekend with his
Yeah,
legs
yeah.
out in
It's
style, yeah.
and it's his reluctance to tell everybody that he don't look bad for 70.
Looking very good.
Looking very, very good, you know. But interesting, they've decided to take that.
Get better as you get older.
2 shots. They're on. Pete Bryan and Steve Morris are on the board.
Just what we've been saying, Rich. Just complimenting you on your legs and your bowling. And your commentary.
Hold on. Do you want me to drop these anymore?
Didn't bring me bike. Well, they're on the board, so that's another end like that, and it's back riding.
We have, and as you can see, since the men's game introduced the option to wear shorts, we have an array of legs that good to see.
Very good start there from Steve.
Yeah, good start.
You've got a very good line in Darren. Yeah, one in, one out, that's all it says.
That just coming up short with his first ball.
Yeah.
You just have changed the length here.
Yeah, he's changed the. They've wanted to say he's changed his length by 3 yards.
Yeah, another good effort here from Steve. Really settling on this now.
Probably mat length about 26 metres, 26, 27 metres. Oh no, he's got the mat up as well, so it's actually shorter.
Pete likes it out the hand, so
That's a decent.
yeah, very good effort. Again, just giving
Just
setting
dropping through.
Pete up a bit with going through probably 4.5 feet. It'll be, I think, key how the game progresses, because you're not expecting Steve to be far away.
No, you're not. No.
The ends that Matt bowls well will put Steve under pressure, but Matt can be a bit in and out.
Yeah.
He's relatively new to the game. It's these ends that are going to be defining, I think. Because if Pete has to play with Pete Hancox, if he plays with a lot of weight and starts missing, Pete Bryan will just drop him more
absolutely,
balls.
Absolutely.
See, thanks, Dick. Thanks, Brian.
I think that, interesting enough, is Peter's just asked Steve to draw into this. It almost invite, and he's inviting Peter to play that running bowl.
It's actually ended up in a really good spot.
It has. It really has. Of course, if Matt.
Well, that has just that's actually come in for fourth bowl, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And he has just opened it up for Pete if he does want to trundle at that, Pete Hancox. Why did they have to have two skips for the same for Christian?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I really don't think Pete Bryan's got any option but to put a back bowl in somewhere, some sort of cover. Maybe probably beyond these two bowls.
Yeah, you either split the three or with the first, or you go deeper. Either way, it's going to make Pete Hancox think about what he's got to do.
Yeah, he's put a deep bowl in. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I expect Pete Hancock to be fairly aggressive on the forehand here. Okay.
Now there's a view that you don't see every day.
No, thanks, Matt.
Oh, good effort. One gone. You can remember that for the next time.
Certainly can. The thing is, what Peter Bryan and Steve Morris don't want to do is get sucked in of trying to cover everything and leaving only one or two bowls in the head. You can. It's interesting when you play a player like this, like Pete Hancock. You know, you
Never
can get.
Quite sure, are you? Of where to cover.
No.
You can only cover one place. He has just made it a fraction more difficult with how he played that first bowl out. He's probably going to have to come with a bit more pace. It's a good effort here.
Yeah.
This is close. This is close.
Yeah,
Pete's bowled that really well. I think Pete Bryan's previous bowl might
just be shot.
If that's what he's thinking.
He's actually got second bowl, I think. Pete Hancock's got the shot out of it. It's hard to tell because we've got bowls that are similar colours. But I think Pete Hancock has got the shot, and I think Steve just said that it's the only bowl we've got a little bit of buffering. Just to tell you the bowl's going up.
Well, certainly some contact.
Certainly some contact. Pete's got the shot.
Two of it, I think. I'm actually not sure. The Jack High bowl, I think that might be Pete Hancock's bowl.
I think it is. I think as we didn't see it run too far. Down well here.
Great effort here.
Excellent average. This is weights. Fantastic line. I apologise to viewers of the unsavoury view of Matt Watkins' backside as the bowl come up. We'll put that down to enthusiasm. As watching the bowl, it was close. But I don't think be interesting. I think Pete Bryan may change his hand here. I think Pete Bryan may change his hand here and play the forehand, just to drop in through that gap into the red bowls. I think he's conscious that he might be over the weight and drag the jack through.
Yep, you're right. Tough call, but
yeah, tough shot. But you know he can go on this rink. He can come back through there. Don't look badly down here.
might just be over the top of it.
Yeah, he wants a clear run. Wants a clear run.
Only danger. With that.
That's a shame. His weight was very, very good. Well, I think he's played.
He's got nothing to lose here.
Got nothing. No, he has got nothing to lose here.
Well,
We can
he's
see.
just left us a little gap here.
Oh,
Wow, that's
well.
brilliant.
That's an excellent bowl.
He could be 4 or 5 down here. Oh, that's the end of the
One.
last bowl as well.
Got one out of it, but excellent bowl to get one, even then.
Just kicked the seconds.
Called the umpire here. Roy Clark, our umpire, has been busy this morning. Still, I think it was any umpire, they much prefer to be involved than standing on the bank for 3 hours or so. See what this measure.
Well, from the messages on Facebook, it's definitely like Lisa's enjoying Matt's stance in front of the camera.
It's one shot.
Just the one.
Didn't take away from how good the bowl was. I'll trust you with your last comment, Lisa. Decent start.
Very good start from Matt there.
Good start from Matt. Which is interesting because he's cast a similar sort of jack length. Maybe a little bit longer, a yard or so longer from the last end, where he probably wouldn't be too happy with his the 4 bowls that he bowled,
Very good reply here from Steve.
he's replied,
Just on the high cycle, it's coming back
and Steve's
really
come
well.
round. Excellent reply for shot bowl.
Just pulling those.
Just pulled underneath, really.
easy thing to do on here when you're
Yeah.
struggling with your weight. It's one of the easiest things to do.
I think Pete may change his hand here. Changing his hand here, looking to come under his own bowl. He's got a good weight here, so he's on a decent line, just overweight, but he'll finish. But again, playing probably to Pete Hancock's strengths here.
Yeah, his second bowl has made that. That would probably be his line to come through on a natural draw on his backhand.
Yeah.
He probably knew that he'd got to force the bowl, and he's just put it out on the draw line.
Steve's just drop shot. Close down the angle a little bit. In relative experience here, Matt's quite a new addition to the Bromsgrove squad, and has made a lot of progress in the couple of years that he's been playing here.
Steve keeping with his forehand, probably just looking to draw to that last bowl. I would have thought either of the back two bowls are going to be useful here, splitting the pair.
Yeah, decent reply. I think that gives Pete Bryan an opportunity to come round that red bowl. Well, he may even choose to stick with a forehand. It'll be interesting what coming this way. Previously, he was coming round the bowl that was in a much more difficult position. His bowls will certainly bend round that.
Interesting to see what sort of weight Pete plays here.
4 3/4.
Quite a bit of control from the looks of it.
Control to play underneath the head. Yeah, not reaching the head.
Doesn't make the plant at the front any much better now. That Matt's bowl actually will go straight out the head.
Yeah, go past. Peter's coming round. Yeah, finished well.
Yeah.
Doesn't count, but a very good place. We just discussed that option of the plant, and interestingly, he's going to try and play it, but
With enough weight to just.
enough weight. But I don't think. I agree with you, John. I don't think it goes past. I don't know about you. I think Pete's playing in between weight here, trying to,
If it wasn't a final, we'd be seeing him play with a lot.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. If it wasn't a final, I think he'd be playing much more aggressive.
I've got to admit, it's Pete Bryan's off his A game at the moment.
Yeah.
Matt's always putting that shorter bowling, which is making the draw not easy for him.
He's gone. He's played backhand forehand. Now he's gone back to his backhand, and he's put that a little bit extra weight in.
Very good.
Good effort here.
Well, it won't be any worse.
No.
Very good effort.
Excellent effort.
Opportunity here for Pete Bryan to get his draw going.
Yeah, I expect him to draw a second bowl here.
It's a very good line for it. Might just be passed, but it's not the world's worst spot.
No.
Very good effort.
Good effort.
right. I think that's just run through.
Yep, and counts. Might not look like it counts on the screen, but we just had a glance across and it looks like it's in 9. I think similarly, I don't expect Pete to be too far away from this. Down well.
How far back can you get here?
Yeah, might move the second bowl, yeah. Yeah, well, we've given the second bowl back. There's the 2 red bowls. Pete with the last bowl of the end.
Similar bowl to his last, and he'll be in. It's on a good height.
Yeah, certainly is. May just pull.
Just pulling up, I think.
Yeah, it's just pulled up short.
Pete at the moment.
Be disappointed with that. He really will be disappointed. One shot. Oops. So the mat's gone up a couple of yards.
If you want to play for the jack back or that ball, that's a shot.
And Steve's cast to the tee. Yeah, I think he is just on the tee.
Nicely controlled here, mate. Start to move. Move now, you are.
We're very close to the first hour of the game past as we play the 7th end.
If his tactic with the long length from Steve is to try and get Pete out of his comfort zone with a weight, makes but I think Pete's trying to combat that by playing that in between sort of weight so far. Maybe if he's in trouble, he might up the revs a bit on this length. I don't know. That's coming down very nicely. Just underneath the line.
Underneath the line, yeah. It's interesting that Steve has lengthened it slightly, because he actually did have 3 bad bowls going on the shorter length. This is actually probably about 2 or 3 metres longer than the previous bowl. Steve will hold up underneath this. I think, Mark, you're probably right. I think, but it's the joys of retirement that Pete plays every day. He's also one of our members that has a membership at another club. Pete plays at Welford on Avon as well. This looks a little bit short. Yeah, looks short.
Although he might just get a result and through that ball.
Yeah, not far off, but he'll be disappointed with that.
It's a better effort here.
Certainly is.
Might
just be tackled. No, he's got round. Not a bad place. First bowl through the head. Yeah, just a couple of feet to a yard through. close here with Steve. I think keeps running. No.
It's just going to be shy. He's
He is.
confused himself, I think, with this.
Yeah,
I don't
with
know,
this length, yeah.
Be interesting to ask him whether that was intentional. And again, he's up. He's on the high side.
Peter Hancock won't be disappointed with those 2 bowls. They're only a couple of feet through, looking.
Already eyeing up that backhand to play either a match up or.
Yeah, I
through
think
the
he
jack.
is. Yeah, that would be his. And he likes those sorts of shots,
Yeah.
John. You know,
I think the key will be if Pete Bryan can get his draw going. Then Pete Hancock's got to be careful with the heavier bowls if he's missing.
yeah, on a normal day you'd expect Pete Bryan to draw this, but it just seems to be. He's not badly out. He'll certainly come back through that hole. There's my normal Dave. Just going to slip through, unfortunately. Good weight, probably
be in.
second bowl. Yeah.
Has he got the weight? I'm not so sure he has.
No, not bad. Coming well. Got half and half here.
Could have it.
Maybe not. But that's what we were just talking about, not being able to defend against Peter Hancock, because most of us would probably have naturally drawn on that forehand, and Pete's looking to come through gaps and to knock bowls up, which is his game, which is fair enough.
Effort, yeah.
Yeah, good effort here. Good effort here. Don't want the touch.
Might get the shot back then, I think.
The shot.
Okay, so I want to send the ball tonight. Promote yours or run the jack.
There you go. Promote yours or run the jack. So we know what he's going to do. Try and do on this backhand. Likes it.
Yeah, he's on a very good effort, yeah.
Gets his own red bowl here. He's got it. And Trundle's on. Yeah, that's a good bowl. 2 shots probably.
Yeah, one down to 2 up. Very good result.
Yeah.
Good control again there.
Yeah, good control. Bowls. Pete Bryan coming down to have a look. I don't think he changes his shot, to be honest, John. I think he's got a forehand draw or a forehand draw here, and that's.
Yeah, it's just that one bowl, isn't it?
Yeah.
He can have really good pace. If he wants to get to the jack, I think he's going to be really close to that bowl. And his danger is with a yard on, if he halves the jack back, he's in a worse situation than what he currently is. But he's already 2 down. He may fancy the backhand push and stop on the last bowl, but the danger of the jack moving again is.
Yeah, I think he'll. Knowing Peter as I do and like you do, I think he'll go to that forehand draw. Arguably, he needs 6 inches more and he can draw the jack through to his own 2 bowls. I mean, it would be a fabulous bowl if he does. He's out well.
Yeah.
May just cut across here.
Just his pace, if anything.
Well, I think his pace is probably good, but he's maybe we were optimistic with his green. Maybe his green was a little bit tight.
Pete Hancock's here needing to change his hand now that he's got the 2 shots. They've discussed just drawing around that wing bowl. Just doesn't want to give the opposition a different shot here. It's on that high line.
Yeah, I think he's gone to go round it rather than inside it, which is a sensible option. But I think he's just overcooked this.
He's a yard on his last bowl there,
Yeah.
I would suspect.
Well, I didn't think his weight was too bad. I just thought he tried to cut the green. I mean, you know, he's fishing through a gap, but
This is close.
this is close.
This is very close.
Oh,
That could be shot ball.
wait and see, yeah.
Definitely second. It's cut it down.
Good bowl. It was a good bowl, irrespective of whether it's shot second or third. I think Matt's called I think he made a motion to say it was a measure.
Pete's got the same option here to go back to what he was bowling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two bowls here. If he gets his own bowl up and over, any jack movement down to the tee is going to be worth 2 or 3 shots here.
Thing is though, that I think that's Steve's bowl. So if he is slightly high and overweight, he could chop Steve's bowl in for shot. But yeah, maybe.
If he's down already.
Yeah, down already. Play it.
I think what Pete and Matt realise at the moment is that they've got 4 shots up. I think they want to extend that at this stage of the game. He's looking to be aggressive, I think.
Just try.
No, change
No,
of mind.
no. I had a second thoughts while standing on the mat. But thanks, Matt. Yeah, I don't know why. Not badly down here. Not badly
Whether
down
it
here.
works.
Whether it works now. But he's going to run out of weight. Yeah. Well, having a stroll,
Umpire again.
and Roy's called into action. Just to let you know, Brian Lees, Jim McDonald, Nigel Baker, playing Kevin Betteridge, Darren Mallon and Richard Davies in the men's triples, and currently Brian Lees, Jim McDonald and Nigel Baker are winning 8-1 after 6 ends. And in the ladies' rinks, Andrea Kinsella, Jill Cliff, Sarah Davis and Shirley Hall. I'll play Margaret Kellard, Monica Moore, Sue Ross and Sue Atkinson. Margaret Kellard, Monica Moore, Sue Ross and Sue Atkinson are 5-2 up after 6 ends. And just to tell you that John Cracknell earlier beat Ian Taylor in the 2 wood singles by 2-0. It's taking some time here, so it's close. As you see here, and Peter drew the shot, so it was better than a good bowl. Steve picks up the mat. It was the shot. Seven 4. Important pole that. Steve's brought them out up a couple of yards here. Interesting where he comes this. Let's put it about 18 inches from the tee. So
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Good production stuff.
about 2 feet short on his first bowl. Matt just waiting for a bowl from another rink just to come up. Matt looks short. Yeah.
Just dropping it again.
Yeah, he's put himself under a little bit of pressure throughout the game, and he's had more short bowls with his first bowl and throw, which
It's always if that first bowl, when Steve's always got one foot short,
yeah,
slightly to the side, that just puts
yeah.
Matt off his stride rather than just thinking, I'll just stick to my game and draw to the jack.
Steve,
Yeah.
yeah, just pushed it up.
Yeah, quite a distance away though. That's nearest bowl's probably 20 inches away, and the last bowl's about 2 feet.
Matt's changed his hand here. Changed his hand to good effect. Is that a good weight? Second bowl.
I'm the only person from this club to beat Bryan in a game of singles.
Oh yeah.
If anybody heard Darren Mallon just blowing his own trumpet on while we were.
Just bothered him. He's supposed to be giving you an hard time today, this morning. Not an easy free pass. Can't get the staff.
There's banter going on between club mentors, and Matt's drawn the.
It's obviously ingrained there.
Just distracted by what was going on around me, but Matt's drawn the shot.
Very good effort from Steve again,
Steve.
round his own pole.
And Peter Hancock's just saying that he's still got it on the front bar.
Welcome Keith and Rick watching on from home.
2 yards there.
Damn well again by Matt. Good effort.
There is a shot here. I don't think Pete Bryan will play this, but he could play on to the wider of the two bowls here of Matt's at the front, which will promote Steve's. I believe it comes off the shot bowl and then onto the jack.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think Pete will play it, but there is
But I
that
don't think
option there
Pete-
if he wants it.
It certainly is. I think
I think
Pete
he'll
trust a backhand draw here.
It's a draw, I would suspect. Yep, you're right there, Graham. He's set for the backhand.
It's all cut
Just
across.
struggling with his pace.
He is.
Now, that makes that other shot that I just mentioned a little bit more difficult. What a great effort here from Pete. Unlucky to just get Steve's ball, half ball there, if he'd have been solid on it. Good land from Pete here. It's all on his pace.
Coming back well.
Just not sure it's quite up again.
What a great try. Second ball. It's a great effort, Bob. Well, Pete's only finished about 18 inches short on the second bowl. Pete's sticking with his forehand, trying to come around this little cluster of bowls at the front. There is room.
There is, but he can play. I think that's Steve's on the win now.
Yeah, it's just waiting.
Surprised he's not chucking it out on the back end.
Yeah.
Third attempt here for Pete to draw on the back end.
Yep. Well,
Whether it just stays past the front.
it's a good effort.
Great effort.
Just run through a couple of feet. Last bowl coming up. Matt and Pete Hancock holding on to the shot here.
Finishing well.
Strange choice. Strange choice. He's bowled two really. I didn't fancy that at all because he wasn't bad on the forehand.
No.
Just needed to reduce his.
But I do think that's the right hand. But he had two on the forehand first of all.
Yeah, he
but
did.
I'm surprised that he hadn't bowled the backhand to start with.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
Nice height again from Peter.
Yeah, certainly sent this out well.
Normally when Steve says that, it's a no.
Oh, he may just have nicked this.
I think he's just dropped away. Oh, Matt's suggesting that
Matt suggested a measure.
Come in for shot. Interesting. This is dangerous. Number one down.
Yeah. There is the shot that, as you said, if he's slightly wide, could. It's down well here.
Oh yeah, this could pop this out. This could work. That's actually worked very well.
Worked very, very well. Cracking bowl with his last bowl there. And two shots, I think. We have no had it go up on the board yet, but I think it was 2 shots. Yeah, just confirmed 2 shots. Matt's taken to not changing things too much.
Mat length that they're on at the moment seems to be quite popular on a lot of the rinks here.
Yeah.
Just up to that first seam, and again, seems sort of like the seam to seam of the last bits of carpet do seem to be a popular length.
It's this, that grabs the hold of you. How you doing? How are you, mate?
Still a bit of room here for both bowlers. That jack's a bit further up.
We can't do Tuesday. All right.
Next week?
The following week should be okay. Yeah, all the commentating and that's finished after Tuesday, Friday. Yeah.
So you can sack after Tuesday.
Matt just changing his hand there and losing his pace a little bit.
Yeah.
Tuesday is the County Cup singles. I don't know if they're doing it because I don't know if it's linked or is it? Yeah.
Matt losing his pace again there a little bit, but he has just rested on the bowl.
One till 9 yesterday. 1 till 9:30 yesterday. Yeah. Probably comes so right and good.
Bit of jack movement? No. Again, still, this might be Pete's opportunity here to get his draw going. It's all been a bit messy in this end so far. I don't think there's a bowl within 20 inches, but it could be holding 2, I think. Definitely 1. So time for Pete to get his draw going and get that scoreboard ticking over for him.
way through. Yeah, uncharacteristic scrappy end.
Well, as usual, looks a good height from Pete. Good effort if he's round the bowl.
Round the bowl gently.
Yeah, there we go. That's more like it from Pete.
He'll be pleased with that. He'll be pleased with that simply because I don't think, by his own standards, he's not been as consistent as this morning.
No.
Made me weary after his long day yesterday, and he's got another long day today.
Well, Pete Hancox is in the area here.
Good bowl is.
Very good effort. Oh, he's missed the jack as well. That's just about as good as it gets. Perfect shot.
Very, very good shot. Great way. It's out there again. Don't look a bad green again.
This is very good if the weight's right.
He's played the same line as he played his first bowl, but forgot that he was drawing, I think.
Did a lot of damage with that previous bowl, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
This looks a flatter line.
Well, he does.
If he can hold, he's close to the jack here. Might just go underneath it.
Yeah. Peter's bowler's bending. Well, he's out. Yeah, looks a good line. Sweeps past this. Drawing another.
Very
good bowl.
Good bowl.
Yeah, excellent bowl.
Takes the draw away from Pete now a little bit.
It does a little bit.
I think he needs to evenly matched up at the back. Don't think he can be any worse with any jack movement.
I just think he needs to change his choice of shots a little bit at the moment. He's heavily relying on a draw shot that's not working for him this morning.
Quick discussion on the head there, and
Yeah, I can probably see him coming underneath this front bowl for the jack. The danger, of course, is he's too far under it and takes his own bowl out, but I don't. He's only going to be worse.
I think it only adds one more to the.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, he's certainly tighter.
Done a nice line. Done a very nice line here.
Yeah. Got away
An
here.
extra yard to just hold up to
No,
that
he
jack.
hasn't.
No, he hasn't. It's gone quick. Might get second ball out of that though.
Well, that's second bowl, eh? Could it even be shot? Waiting for some sort
All
of
the options we looked at, we didn't see that one.
No, he didn't.
I thought he'd be playing with more weight.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Could be the umpire again.
Got to keep walking and dancing around it. And they've decided to call on the whether Roy's been called on to adjudicate on the dancing motions or just to measure the head. We'll find out in a minute. Still plenty of bowls left in this game. I mean, even if they were to go 6 down, but this could measuring against 2 bowls. So Roy.
11-4 or 9-5.
Yeah. Roy Clark brought to his knees again. It's not the first time this morning.
He'll be up in his fee of from 0 to 0 after this with the amount of times he's been on. His wing ball might be a shot.
I've always fancied it as a shot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he sure that he don't redo it?
One, I think.
One to Matt and Peter Hancock. Ten-4 after 9 ends, halfway through the game. Matt's changed his hand here after halfway through the game. I'm not surprised. He's not been finding the forehand. He's been finding it with the odd bowl, but certainly we'll probably find a much more consistent way. Steve again plays a good start. Peter, Bryan and Steve won't be unduly concerned that they're 6 behind with halfway through the game, but we'll certainly want to put a couple of shots on the board in the next couple of ends just to get them back right into the game. Matt's that extra bit of weight in, but never bad bowls, you know, they're always in the game.
Is it alright? Is it alright? White coffee? Yeah, normal coffee, no sugar.
Steve just
Ellen was making me a coffee about 2 hours ago. Just had to go remind her.
Matt down a decent line here. Good bowl this. Misses this front bowl, he's got it. Yeah, shot bowl, good bowl.
Pace that.
Yeah.
He's made the decision to switch his hand from the start.
Yeah, I referred to that. Give yourself a new level of concentration. He wasn't finding the forehand particularly well. As I say, there's 2 back bowls, and you know he's overweight with the first 2 bowls, but they're in the game, you know. Peter's changed his hand. Unusual.
Was it milk now?
Right. No. It's not a bad bowl. Not made it easier for Steve or Peter to get in. So.
Pete's going to have to try and change something.
Yeah.
Because just drawing into that, doubtful it's going to do much good.
It just needs to be a little bit more aggressive. Another good bowl by Steve.
Do you want to do some commentary?
Jim, pop a ball over there, mate. Very hard passing, Jack.
Peter's down well here.
Certainly is. Good effort out.
Oh, well, made the shot better.
The shot's got to be overdrawing the forehand, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. He's got this.
He's got the
He's
plant.
actually got a plant that goes through the bowl.
Really, he wants the bowl, doesn't he? I don't think he wants the plant, really. Just needs that 4 foot away, underneath it. Even he can come off mats as a straightener, pings it straight back to. The danger is not playing with enough weight.
Yeah, the over. I mean,
Got to reach.
if he's underweight and finishes in that pocket, it makes it very, very difficult for any of these next 3 bowls. Don't look bad here. But no, he's coming well. And look, he's very unlucky there.
Just makes it that fraction harder as well because he's just took that straightener away.
Yeah.
There is the other hand now available though. Just make that an option.
I think you and I would still be looking at the fact that the plant goes through the jack or goes through the bowl.
Hopefully it goes through the bowl from their perspective.
Yeah, it does.
Without any jack movement.
I mean, actually, arguably he's got a shot here for 5.
If you can ping the bowl out
Yeah.
with a bit of jack movement at the same time.
I think Peter Hancock will be very, very wary. He's out again. This again just looks a little bit runny to me.
He's coming back well though. Coming back, he just doesn't want the gap there. Oh, that's really unlucky.
Yeah, he's gay. Yeah.
Bowl wider or
Yeah,
foot less
absolutely.
weight and he'd have been perfect.
I can't see that. I don't know, Steve.
It's just that little ping because I think it goes straight back to the black bowl that's nearest to the jack behind. If it locks onto that, it makes 3 out of it. And because the red bowl wouldn't move, it would just be the jack that's moving.
I can't understand why Steve's asked him to come the backhand here, which he has done. I suppose arguably if he's tight he could run off his own bowl into the shot. But
Probably looking at, I think he's probably thinking there's more options.
maybe right. The way this backhand plays though, not the easiest shot to play here. It's not bad
This
here.
is the danger if he gets the.
Yeah.
Actually, that's ended up in a really nice spot as well.
Which may convince him to go back to the forehand.
Yeah, now he can because if that plant does go through the jack, he's it's going over to there.
I can't see the way it's positioned. I mean, we're looking on camera here, but the way it's positioned is that I can't see the jack going all the way back to the red bowls, even if he's a little bit more aggressive. This is a good bowl. This. Oh no, that's changed it now. I think Peter's he's probably going back to it.
Flatter on the backhand, I would have
Yeah,
thought.
absolutely.
He's shot down, so he's got to make contact. Then he's got one bowl to get this any different.
Not bad here.
Certainly in the area, yeah. Will it hold? If
Just
it holds,
a little.
this is good.
Ooh,
Didn't see that happening.
rocked it. Working hard for nothing. I'll tell you. He's in the pack again here, John. Oh, no, we've still got this big shot. Get him completely back in the game here.
This will finish.
I can finish. I can carry on if you want to go.
What?
I can carry on if you want to go and get your lunch. Don't.
You never know, they might catch a couple of gants and be calling it a day. Is he up?
I don't think he is. Oh, Peter.
Nothing really to lose there, because the front bowls.
No, I didn't think it would be.
Simon on the ring. I think they're having a bit of an inspection of the jack.
In cricket, they'd be calling for the new ball.
What did I do with the pen?
Still don't change your shot, Darren. It's going to be empty enough. Tell you what.
Matt's not made a change here. Yeah. Gone to the 2.
How are you, mate? Yeah, all right. You've never seen the blokes who are happy with Luke and the oh, except the blokes who are happy when we're stabbed with them.
Matt's got his arm into this. Just lost this. Well, this is fairly loose 2 bowls, one 2 yards short and one in the ditch. Matt's made a good adjustment here. Hopefully, looks like he's going to pick up the jack.
Yeah, good adjustment. Steve sticking to his forehand. Parking this whole thing, just go under, but his pace is good again.
Yep. Yeah, good 2 bowls from
Nowhere near again.
Steve nowhere near.
That bowl doesn't help Pete at all.
I'm quite surprised actually that Steve didn't change his hand and play the backhand down to what I would have considered 3 chances: the shot, the second, or the jack. Matt's decided to go back where he came with his first bowl.
Matt's in a rush to get home, I reckon.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, absolutely.
Another disappointing bowl. Steve won't be happy with that end at all.
No.
Not when Matt's put 2 bowls in the ditch and his nearest bowls are the other way.
Steady how you're tensed up, are you? Nerves coming into play, aren't they?
He's got a free draw here, really.
Yeah, he's got good eyes, but I think Pete's in a rush to get home as well.
Look at this.
He's lost that and all.
I'm sure Peter was wishing those 2 bowls weren't there. Decent weight. 18 inches through.
Yes, yeah.
I think Peter will come back from here.
Still got a bit of pace on it, but Pete put it on this not. Take that all back, he's in. Again, that's another option gone. He's a bit tricky here for Pete.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I bet he wishes those 2 bowls weren't there because he's forced him wide. Yeah.
I think there's a few people that are tempted to rattle one up, to be perfectly honest.
I think rattling up just to get rid of those 2 bowls might have been an idea. Yeah, absolutely.
Or you move both of them out of the way and you back to your draw, but he's up to his 3rd bowl now, isn't he?
Yeah.
His 3rd bowl now, so he's got to make a choice. That's in for 4. I'll be hitting that.
Yeah, I think I would.
Straight down it.
He's just giving Peter really a free hand. This needs to skirt. If he skirts this, he's close.
Drops down here, it's very close.
He's got a brilliant bowl here. Wow, that is absolutely brilliant bowling. There's no circumstances.
Nor me telling him to slap it when he's just bowled like that.
Yeah, but I got to be honest, John. Is the percentage bowl? Percentage bowl. Early on, probably would have been to slap it down, and even with his 3rd bowl, I think but to do that, under these circumstances, is a great bowl, and arguably has kept him in the game. They dropped 4 or 5 here, and
Yeah, probably been looking at.
now there's an interesting 1 bowl in head. He's gone for it.
Close as well.
Close.
Got chances. Well, that's worked.
Certainly has.
But that's the difference in their styles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pete's up, you always got a chance with doing that. I think Pete might be changing his hand here as well, just to draw through his own, or it's definitely not a backhand shot now, surely not. It's got to be playing on the forehand.
It's interesting. He may have made 2 of that.
Okay.
Has a chance here if he can get onto this bowl. It's just lost sight of the bowl at the moment. Don't look a bad line. It's all about the weight.
Ever so close. Ever so close. This is what a great effort.
Gets in 2nd bowl. Yep, 1 only. Yeah, looking at the scorecard, they've kept them down. It's only winning 3 ends out of the 11 that have been played. Yeah, and there's only been one real true multiple. There's three shots on the 3rd end. So it's been a fairly tight game. Same length again. No, he's shortened the jack up. About 26 metres in. Coming down just while that bowl's coming down. Just to bring you up to date with other scores. In the ladies' rinks, Margaret Kellard, Monica Moore, Sue Ross and Sue Atkinson 7. Andrea Kinsella, Jill Cliff, Sarah Davis and Shirley Hall 4, and that's after 10 ends. And in the men's triples, Brian Lees, Jim McDonald, Nigel Baker 14, Kevin Betteridge, Darren Mallow, Richard Davies 3. So just watched a couple of bowls come up. Nothing particularly close at the moment. Blue bowls a yard through. Steve's put a decent length bowl in. And Jack Eye bowl. As I say, just looking at the card here, it's the only multiple. Peter Hancock and Matt Watkins got a 3 on the 3rd end. Started off really well, 6-0. Dropped 2 singles on the 6th and 7th end, and for the last 4, and have won the last 4 ends to put them up 12-4. Still 7 ends to go. Matt's played a good bowl there, and just taken the shot away and laid shot himself. Well, I was surprising Steve changed his hands there, but Matt coming well again. Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. Just nestled into them 2 back bowls. Steve looks a little bit tight here again. Certainly struggling here, you know. Not fall off it for a shot. He's a little bit heavy here. Interesting. I think Pete will probably draw the backhand here.
Well, you've got to move it sideways a couple of inches, isn't he, for 2 or 3 shots?
Yeah.
Or he's just looking to rock the ball away if he's a caption over.
Yeah.
He'll be looking for a dead draw to the job, won't he, really?
They're consistently bowled underneath. When I get the shot, no, consistently bowled under the line this morning. And a lot more short bowls than I've seen him for a long time. Maybe tired from yesterday's exertions, but
He's just sticking out as well. I
yeah,
think.
just holding out.
No, he's just got the pace
No,
on it.
he's
just-
put
this
extra
will come-
pace on this.
This will come right back to the centre. Just that.
Effectively a good line, just overweight. Nothing conclusive on the shot at the moment. He's changed his hand here, which is interesting.
What a decent height,
Yeah,
eh?
it certainly is in a decent night. Rests his own, he'll definitely get the shot.
Oh, that wins it.
That certainly wins it.
Doesn't really change Pete's shot though. Because,
No.
if anything, he can get off the bowl and squeeze it across.
Yeah.
Just whether that handle dropped with him with the shot that Steve's asked him to play. With his last bowl, it just held out. Better effort here though.
That's a decent effort.
Just changing out. It's just whether he takes it off. It's worked really well.
I made a couple of that. I'd like to see another aggressive bowl here. I think he's looking at, he's actually playing one of the shot bowls through the jack. He's not played this morning out and out aggressive bowls. He's not. Usually you'll see a couple of drives in his games, but he's played a controlled wait time game and played very well, Peter. I think he's probably got that same option now to play sort of a controlled wait, or to we may even go out and out blast to try and hit this middle. No, it's controlled.
Yeah, he likes it.
Oh, so nice.
At worst, he's only one down, I think. 'Cause that was his front ball, I think. Again, like you were saying, Pete Hancock standards, that was very controlled off him.
Yeah, and a very, very good bowl. Excellent bowl. Peter's out well. Maybe.
Very good try.
Good try here. Yeah, well done.
Oh, unlucky.
I don't quite know here. Maybe I misread the head here.
I think I might have misread that front bowl. I thought it was Pete.
Yeah,
Hancock's,
so did I.
I think it was Pete Bryan's.
I wait and see then. Yeah, so we thought it was only 2. Haven't put the scores up yet. They've gone for a short jack here. It's come down 23, 25 metres. Try and change things. Still haven't got. Yeah. Not quite sure if those viewing the score on the last. I haven't put it up on the board, and there was no indication. So I don't know what's going on here. Actually, it was 3 shots the last, so I did misread and misread ahead. So, tighten the game up. 5 to play. 5 shots in it. John, stay leaving off. I thought this might have just broke the deadlock here of the 4 straight ends on the in a row that Peter Hancock and Matt have won. Just tightens this game up a little bit. Steve's bowled an excellent bowl here, just behind. That's down well here. Yeah, good reply. It's unlucky. Slipped through. Steve's down the middle again. Yeah, excellent bowl out. Very good. Great reply by Matt. What a cracking bowl that is. after bowling three on the forehand. Bowled a superb bowl to possibly draw the shot. I think Bryan will try and rest this out on the backhand. Damn well. Damn well. Oh! Very unlucky. How he squeezed it through that gap, we will never know. Not a lot of motion shown. Still maybe one down. Very good effort though. When these guys know that there's a camera on there, the dancing resembles like a crab type dance, people moving sideways. Pete Hancox uncharacteristically short and tight. And just Pete Bryan now trying to rest off of that outside bowl, I'd have thought. Certainly trying. His bowls will bend. These Tiger Pros will bend. And he's coming very, very well. Oh! He loves working and frustration of going through holes. What do they call it? Holes for bowls. Pete Hancox just dropping around this back again. He's setting himself up for a score. Bearing in mind he's got last bowl. Pete Bryan will certainly want to get shot. He seems to be out there reasonably well again. Certainly trying. Coming down well. He needs to fall off the front? No. I've just confirmed that Pete Hancock and Matt were holding one. Tough hole head to bowl to though. Oh, looks tight. Unless he's actually gone for that gap. But he hasn't got the weight to do that. There's a bowl each here. I think I won't see much more than a draw from Pete Bryan here. The back position is actually all against him. So, afternoon, Andy. Mace. Jane and Rick, if you're still watching. Good morning. Well, afternoon now. Seems like I've been here forever. I think he's just overcooked this. However, he's probably stopped Peter Hancock playing a shot that he was probably looking at. Be interested to see what Peter Hancock's doing. He certainly was looking at pushing this blue bowl through with Jack, but he's holding shot. Yeah, he's played. He's gone for this gap. Could take his own shot bowl out here. Which he has. He may and well. They got away with it. Interesting. One's out. Umpire. Quite surprised that he played that. Played that weight. I think he may well have gone up. May see what comes out of this. Well, Steve's coming. Mistake by Pete Hancock then, who's holding the shot, has played an aggressive bowl and he's taken his own shot out. Well, made it certainly tighter now, all the way around. Pete, Bryan and Steve will be encouraged by that. Thanks, Rick. It's now only me. John's playing in the championship final this afternoon and has shot off for lunch. But I think we're witnessing a good game here. This coming into the last four ends. It's nice to see. If you see, if you're in and you're looking at the other end, we've got about 25 of our club members watching the finals, which is nice to report on. People supporting it well. Still staying short, probably only about 25 metres. It's gone 4 feet through, so 3 shots in it, 4 to play. Close game in the ladies' fours, 6-7, with Sue Atkinson beating Jill Cliff. And then the other game, the men's triples, it's Brian Lee's 15, Darren Mallon 5, and they're playing the 13th. So. Just been kindly joined by my wife, who's just asked me whether I want a cup of tea, and I've acted in the affirmative there. So, Steve's got in with his second bowl. Nice little bowl, 8 inches short. So. Matt's coming down. Matt's just a little bit quick. Still, as we always say, Matt's always been in the game with those back bowls, so it's been good. Steve down well. Again. Just rolling round. Just dropped through the head. 2 shots though. Still can't get over the last end. Strange old shot from Peter. I think he thought that if he got down the pocket he could move the jack for 3 or 4. Which interesting, because he held shot, would have made the score 13-7. He's taken the bowl out, and now he's only 3 shots ahead. Games can turn on those sorts of shots, but and to be fair, that's the first time he's played that type of shot. Steve's dropped round the back. Peter Bryan putting in a little bit of insurance, as they say. Matt down a decent 9 again. Better weight here by Matt. And great effort, second bowl. Matt will be pleased with that after the first 3. Sometimes this game is all about confidence, and it can be eroded very quickly. But Matt. I don't think we'll see anything more than Peter Bryan with a 4-hand draw here. Coming down here well. He's trundling on here. Cracking bowl by Peter Bryan here. A round of applause from the auditorium for that. It's fallen in as well. Peter Hancock not far away here. If he turns Matt's over, he's just going to slip past. Well, I've got to be honest, if it stays like this, I can see Peter Hancock having probably his first firing bowl of the morning here. You know, he won't want this to be building up too much. There's Pete Bryan playing a little bit of extra weight. I don't know whether that was intentional, but it's that sort of thing again. He's played controlled weight. He's played his controlled weight really, really well. That's all. He's not far. Which is really, he has played that really, really well again. Been really impressed with the controlled weight that Peter Hancock's played this morning. I think he still might be 1 down, but it's interesting. Again, I'll go over the fact that they're trying to second guess what Peter Hancock might do, and sometimes you can lose the focus on building the head to your own advantage. And I think, you know, we just saw Steve and Peter looking at where it might go to. I mean, you know, arguably we might have had Pete bowling on the other hand with a draw. He's drawing here. And coming very, very well. Just my pull-up short.
Which was your indoor club when you was in Kent?
I wasn't in Kent, I was in Essex.
Essex. Oh, you weren't.
I never played in Kent.
Why do you think it was Kent?
Don't know. But it's Barking.
Oh.
Okay, I think we see Pete with a backhand draw here. A decent line, just give it a go. May just slip under the head. Just under the weight. He'll be disappointed with that. You can see the disappointment on his face. I don't even have to tell you that. You see him walking up. They're still trying to defend against it. You know, Pete bowling on the.
You see through that gap?
Pete's lining up for a forehand draw. He'll be wanting to get one in here. So not too bad. Wants to come round the front here. Decent bowl here. Decent bowl. Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. I think he probably would have wanted to get another shot, but he'll be pleased with what's happened. Lads have been out there nearly 2.5 hours now. It's been a good game, interesting game. He's done the same again here. This will run away from the head. And they're not up. He'll be disappointed with that. Very disappointed with that. Another look round the head and one shot. Interesting. I don't think Steve will try and bowl this. So the mat's been lengthened slightly here. Decent start. Four ends to play.
Looking forward to the next year's event for this year.
very close game in the ladies' rinks. There's only been 15 shots scored in 13 ends. Another good. Matt's just lost his length in the last few ends. I might get away with this. Still overweight. Yeah, Matt was giving Pete Hancock a really good start earlier on, and just seems to have lost it in this on the last few ends, which he won't be pleased about. Good bowl by Steve, good covering bowl by Steve. Yeah, four good bowls by Steve. 3 shots and a back covering bowl. I mean, Matt will want to get one in here. He's don't look bad. Don't look bad. May have dug one out for Pete here. Or is his weight just going to hold him? He is going to. Oh, he didn't want that. Didn't want that. Don't think Pete will want to leave anything up on the forehand here. Might see him come on the backhand draw. Maybe not. Interesting this change around on the 12th end when on the 13th end. I mean, when Pete held the shot, could have made it 13-7 and took his own shot out. Pete's gone for a deep bowl now. Played it well. I think probably maybe a put backhand draw and get another one in might have put Pete under a little bit more pressure instead of, he's running here. Pete's got his arm through this. I'll be disappointed. Yeah, Pete's going back to that going back to the backhand draw. Get round his own bowl. Can't see the line of this. Looks good. Keeps running. No, he's a little bit short. Maybe in the count. It's difficult to see here because they're up the other end. This looks short for Pete. Don't look like he's there. Let's come off his own bowl. No. Oh well. He's put himself in a little bit of trouble here with 2 bowls to go. He'll dig one out, but Peter Hancock's quite capable of doing that. Yeah, I think that's. He had a good line with his last bowl. He only needs another 2 feet of weight, possibly 2 feet of weight, and he'll drop in round that little cluster. Yeah, looks decent now. Keeps running. No, he's dropped in. Short. He'll be. Didn't expect that. He fancies this. Peter fancies this. He needs to get it. He's going to go through the gap. Interesting in looking at this, and the way the head's set up at the moment, you wouldn't think that the bowls can come all the way back to the three back bowls. And Peter and Steve might think different, but I think Peter might be inclined just to go back and draw another bowl. The way the head looks at the moment, he holds on to these. He'll go in front of the game. A very, very interesting point. 3 ends to play. Down well. Down well. Just fractionally overweight. He's heavy. Is he heavy? He may go through this gap again. Oh, it's good effort. 2 shots, I think. And we go all square. Twelve all with 3 to play. Steve's put this Mac back. Going to bowl a shorter length, probably about 25, 26 metres really. Yeah, cast it well. Cast it right to his feet, right to Peter's feet. Another good start here. Yeah, a little bit of chalk. Cole with some wonderful pair of legs. Well, I did joke with him this morning whether it was the ones that KFC rejected. Matt, I don't know whether this is a little bit of nerves with Matt, but he's certainly lost it over the last 3 or 4 ends. A little bit of inexperience for Matt and controlling the nerves in these situations. To be fair though, with Matt, it'll come. He'll be disappointed with those two. He really will. Steve's coming again. Yeah. Putting Pete Hancock under pressure even from now. Need a good bowling from Matt. Come on, Matt. Yeah. They know it's better. They know it's better. May just run on. Yeah. But in the area, in the game. Matt will be pleased with that. Just have a bowl close to the head. Steve coming well again. Very, very good weight here. Very good weight. Tuck himself round the back of the jack. 3 really, really good bowls. Gets a round of applause from the auditorium. Matt will want to get in here. He's just a little bit quick. Pete Hancock will have to play controlled weight or just a draw. Simply said, he's got 2 bowls that have stopped the direct route to the jack. I mean, Matt with his second bowl was almost put in a perfect blocker. Just goes to show how this wonderful game that we all like playing and watching, can turn round from a 12-4 deficit after 12 ends, and it all looked really, really difficult for Steve and Peter. It's a 12-all situation here. Need a good bowl here. Just entered the last hour, although there's going to be plenty of time for the completion of the ends. Yes, certainly, Rosalind. I have been giving updates on the other, the ladies' 4s at the moment. It's so unlucky. They got so unlucky. I'll give you the update of the scores at the end of this end. I think, to be fair, the men's triples is coming to a conclusion with Brian Lee's beating Darren 21-5 after 15 ends. I think this will probably be the last end, and the ladies' 4s is still as tight as ever. Only 16 shots been scored in 14 ends. They're playing the 15th end, and Sue Atkinson's team of Sue Ross, Monica Moore and Margaret Kellard are 9, and Andrea Kinsella, Jill Cliff, Sarah Davis, Shirley Hall, 7. I don't quite know what Pete's trying to do here, but certainly tight. Certainly tight. I can see Pete coming down the backhand here. Decent, yeah. Decent, yeah. What a cracking bowl this. He's just slipped past. What a great effort by Pete Hancock. I will confirm those scores, Rosalind, as they go on. I'll give you a. But as I say, I think the men's triples is coming to a conclusion. To be fair, Bryan Lees has played very, very well this morning. I'm surprised that Pete Bryan didn't draw another in. Pete Hancock's short. Pete Bryan and Steve Morris has certainly wrested back control of this pairs. But David Gerald, welcome. Good to see my old mucker from Dagenham. Didn't we get away with it yesterday at Wolves? Got a good game coming up this afternoon if you're available. Men's Championship is promising to be a good game. I think Pete Bryan's got to draw the forehand in and put Pete Hancock under further pressure. I don't think he's got everything covered. Whether he's concerned of being too close to the edge, but I can't see that. He's going to drop in now. I'm just watching. His last bowl's in the head. Yeah, probably could be 5 down here. Big turning point. Pete Hancock's, I think, unless he's got weight, is tight. Depends how he slips through. May have got fourth bowl out of that. Yep, turning point, 2 to play, 3 shots. Well, don't we love this game of bowls? This game's gone in chunks. Matt and Pete are winning the first 3 ends, and then winning the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th ends, and then Steve and Pete have bounced back with 5 ends, a 3-2-1 and 2 and a 3, from 12-4 down to 15-12 up. Not surprised, same length for Jack. Uncharacteristic yard short from Steve, although he has had some short bowls in the earlier games, but seems to have picked up in the last thing. Big end, 2 ends to play, 3 shots. Steve down looks a decent bowl here. Decent second bowl here. Yeah. Good bowl by Steve. That's certainly struggling. I think Steve's bowled this a little bit tight, even for his bowls. Yeah. Game getting into the business end and a little bit of tension in the arm.
You're all right, mate. Do you want a drink?
Just got. It's certainly Matt's certainly struggling with this. I think this is inexperience, sadly, with Matt. But as I said earlier, I think it will come. Matt, I can see as being one of the best leads we've got in our club in the next year or so. Oh, Matt.
Steve? Hey, mate.
This looks better. Well done, Matt.
How are you doing? How's the
Well, scrappy end, the 17th end. But Peter will be pleased that he's holding shot at this conjuncture. I think we'll see nothing more than a four-hand draw. Yeah, well, his bowls will swoop back. Swoop back. Not bad place. Again, they've bowled wide and heavy. I don't know what's going on out there. No, he has come back on centre. Just heavy, just a yard, 4 feet over. Roslyn, just to let you know, the game, the ladies' fours has got tighter. Sue Atkinson is 1 up against skipping against Jill Cliff, and they're playing the 16th end. And Bryan Lees did win the men's triples. I wonder what Steve and Peter are looking at. It looks like he's gone deep. Looks like he's gone deliberately deep.
It's okay. No, it's not. It's just that I just felt
Peter will want to get it with this. Picks this jack up here, 2 shots. Certainly trying. Just overweight again, as he's called. I don't think you want to be going into the last end 4 down. It's interesting now. Pete wants this. Looks better. Looks better. Still just dropping over the top. Fall in. Second bowl. I think Pete Bryan will be bowling till he's back 2 if he can. Try and get a second bowl going to the last end 5 up. You'd think they'd probably win it from there, but who knows? Stranger things happen in this game. And then Pete Hancock will be bowling his last, trying to pick the jack up to those 2 bowls that he's got at the back. I'm not so sure he's there. I think the old tension's got into the arm now. He'll be very, very disappointed with that. Now, this is interesting. Will Pete play to half this shot bowl out? I think he's got to. I think he's got second and third. He may well go. He could push it through. He's not going. It doesn't look like he's going to be any worse off if he hits the jack through. Now he still fancies his. He's still confident that he can draw the jack through. Be a big bowl if he can. Words of encouragement from Matt. Come on, Pete. Wow. Needs to clear this front bowl. Needs to clear this front bowl, and he's played very, very well. One out. Oh, it's the front bowl that they're looking at. The umpire's going to be called into action again. Very good bowl with his last bowl.
Coffee. Coffee, yeah. No.
2 shots. This will make it interesting. 1 shot as we go into the last end. Some discussion over the. Well, here we go. Almost 3 hours of bowls. 1 shot separate them. longer length as well. This will be interesting. This will probably, hopefully, this will suit Matt. Matt's bowled a very, very, very good first bowl. He'll be pleased with the length. He's been struggling with the length on the shorter mats, shorter length. I mean, Steve's just dropped through a yard. And he's tight again. This is weight. That's a decent weight by Steve here. Coming very, very well. This will be a very good bowl. He's dropping around the jack. Matt will be wanting to drop on onto that bowl. I don't think he's sent this bowl. He's going to be short. This is just a bit of inexperience, just a bit of tension getting into the arm. Matt's turned his face, and I can imagine, yeah, he's very disappointed with that. Those that want to know, the ladies' fours has gone even, gone 9-all, playing the 17th end. Close game all round, 18 shots in 16 ends. Steve slipping through. I'll be pleased with that. It's only left. Matt will he's out on a good line here. Looks a decent bowl, Matt. Yeah. He may not got the shot, but he's finished very, very well. Finished very well. Just to let viewers know that this guy. However, that makes Matt's last bowl extremely useful. Looks close. Great effort by Peter Hancock. Eased the shot bowl out, but and slid to the right hand side of the jack. He's still one down. but has given himself an enormous chance to. Sure. Looks tight for me. He's tight. Probably the right weight for the job, but he's very, very tight. Pete will want to be up here and get another in the head. Because that shot's looking rather low. He looks better here. Certainly looks better. May. However, moved it closer to Matt and Pete Hancock's bowls. Not close here. And he's been really unlucky. We can't see it. The mat. It's gone into the. It's gone into the ditch. Or is it off? I'm just going to have a look. The Jack has gone. Jack's gone into the ditch. I'm just looking over the top. Sadly, you won't be able to see that because we haven't got a camera on it. But the Jack's gone into the ditch, and I'm not sure who's holding shot at the moment. Who's got the shot? Who's got the shot? Which one? Which Peter? I've just been told that Peter Bryan's got the shot with the blue bowl at the front of the ditch. It's whether he runs at the bowl or tries to short a shot here. I was just trying to get a better view for you viewers, and the Jack is in the ditch. The blue bowl that you can see at the bottom of your screen is actually the shot, and the red bowl is the second bowl. The blue bowl's probably about 18 inches to 2 feet from the ditch, and the angle of the red bowl is just the fact that it's about 2.5 feet. So we're looking at what's going on here. They're at the moment looking around the head to see where the touches are. I'm getting information from the umpire Roy Clark at the moment. I think the discussion at the moment is that there's a toucher on the green that hasn't been marked, which means that, of course, that it no longer is a toucher because it should be marked before the next bowl comes to rest. I'm doing my best, viewers, to but this is Pete's last bowl coming up. I think he's going to try and draw the shot. I've got to be honest, he's not far off. He's give this one hell of a go. He's give this one hell of a go. And it wasn't good enough. So Pete Bryan and Steve Morris win the game by 2 shots. And there you are. What a fantastic game. I really enjoyed that, and thanks for watching. Really great comeback by Pete Bryan and Steve Morris. In fact, winning 7 out of the last 8 ends, which made a huge difference. Sorry, 6 out of the last 7 ends, which made a huge difference. Pete Hancock and Matt. Unfortunately, Matt just went off the boil in the back end of the game, which put Pete Hancock under pressure. But nevertheless, a great win by Pete Bryan and Matt Watkins, 16-14. And I'm going to have a rest, and I'll be back on air at 2 o'clock for the championship final. So for the championship final. Okay. So I'm going to have a rest now for 40 minutes. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at 2 o'clock for the men's championship. Okay. Thanks very much.